We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Taijuan Walker will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
So striding forward now, Michael Young, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And another foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
To the plate now, Matt Duffy, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
At third, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Duffy, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again, 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Nate Walker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Stepping in now, Pudge Rodriguez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Pudge is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield. Controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player. Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Second and third, 2 away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Martinez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rangers leave a pair. Rangers nothing. Mariners coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Lance Lynn gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Lance Lynn is a strike-throwing machine, not an overpowering guy. He's 92 to 95 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 60 to 70% fastballs. Does have the slider and does use his changeup. He's primarily a fastball-type pitcher. If he has that good breaking ball, he could be really tough.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ken Griffey is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Jordan.
Here's D. Gordon now. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Chu has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Edgar Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Martinez, originally from New York State. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
The 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now Edgar with a big swing as he lifts this one in the air out to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still no score. So next to the plate for Texas, Danny Santana. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Danny Santana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull the trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Griffey. 1 away.
Batting 7.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Choo on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's 4 for 13. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Inside and low, 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The first baseman.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0 down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the harder to plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
In now, Michael Young. And he puts it on the ground to second. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
The third baseman.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, Matt Duffy. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles, he was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Soft liner towards first, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Up next to the Rangers, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
2 men on, 2 out, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
That evens it up, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Chopper to short. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
At the plate, Nate Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. 1-0. Here it is. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Eric Swanson is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Into the box now, Pudge Rodriguez. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And before a first pitch to the plate and a move to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box, Danny Santana. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow. The grand slam home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 6 and the Mariners nothing. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Brett Boone. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Boone, once a Minnesota Twin. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Next for Seattle, Jay Buhner will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Lynn steps into his windup. Here's his offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Chu, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside,
and that misses ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Up next for the Rangers, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in two now. Here's the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Ronald Guzman will be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Ronald Guzman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2.
That's a ball.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Michael Young, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 1-0 home.
Nope.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
At the plate now, Matt Duffy. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Again, another foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Now batting.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's Joey Gallo now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A man on third with 2 down. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 delivery.
One ball.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
2-2 to count.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rangers on top here, 8-0. Bottom of the third now. Digging in, Kyle Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is low and outside for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Left fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. There goes the runner. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Duffy will put this one away, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nate Walker. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Nate Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Digging in and looking for more, Pudge Rodriguez popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Pops this one up. Martinez in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Swing, and he pops him up. Boone backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Santana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Matt McGill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2 out, nobody on. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Griffey. And the inning is over. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rangers 10 and the Mariners nothing. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Weekly hit towards first. He's got it, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in, Brett Boone. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. In now, Ronald Guzman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Gordon is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes the clutch hitting Michael Young. First offering on its way. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch.
Ball. Count 1.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Now a double play ball perhaps for Gordon. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rangers go down quickly there, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Jay Buhner as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Shin-Soo Choo there to play it, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Striding into the box, Kyle Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Lynn steps into his windup. Here it comes. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Into the box now, Joey Gallo. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nate Walker. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Pudge Rodriguez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. So now to the plate, Danny Santana, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2 out with the man at first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Shin-Soo Choo would be next. That one's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
0-1 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair, but they're still in front 10-0. Coming to the plate now, Tom Murphy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And it's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Griffey. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Gabriel, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Ready. Here's the first offering. D. Gordon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Duffy is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Now in the box, Edgar Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Grounded back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Ready for another shot now. Elvis Andrus. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a little blooper to center. Junior's coming in. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Standing in, Ronald Guzman. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rangers lead this one 11-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed by Griffey as Junior's gone for the first out of the inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
To the plate now, Brett Boone, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 19. Jay Buhner.
At the plate, Jay Buhner. Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Count
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And he fouls this one off. well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I got 3 and 2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Skied into straightaway right. Chu has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Sam Tuivalala comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready now, Joey Gallo. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Gallo.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here it comes. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, Nate.
Coming to the plate now, Nate Walker, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch coming, here it is. This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Tuivalala has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 3-1 to him now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1, and an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. We'll see the man they call Cargo. Carlos Gonzalez will lead it off when we return. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rangers lead it 11-0. In now the Mariners DH, Carlos Gonzalez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The pitch. Fouled away. Fastball called for strike 2.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And of course, we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Murphy hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Lynn looks in. Here's the 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Well, fastball count, their yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Ken Griffey, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Seattle. They trail in this one 11-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, Danny Santana. It was a walk in his last trip.
Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled off. And now a pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Racing back the left fielder. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
Next to the Rangers.
At the plate now,
right fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo
Popped him up.
Choo.
Murphy waits on it. He's got it one away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
At the plate, Elvis Andrus. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. One out, nobody on. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 2-1 on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 10.
Austin Adams enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
63, Austin Adams.
At the plate, Michael Young, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
the fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Three and two to the Rangers' designated hitter.
3-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in, Matt Duffy. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey.
Standing in, Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Now the 0-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Texas is out in front, 13-0. Stepping into the box, D. Gordon. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Edgar Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Chu. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The center fielder, number 24.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final two outs. Nick Goody enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final two outs and put this one into the win column.
41, Nick Goody.
Ken Griffey Jr. will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And this pitch is low, but Pudge is able to hang with it there. The 1-1 home.
The count is 2-1.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So Junior strikes for a two-run shot. Second home run early in the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The batter, number 29.
Into the box, Brett Boone, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off for ball one. Goody, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. 1-2. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Stepping into the box, Jay Buhner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to left. He's got it, and the Rangers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Texas took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lance Lynn earns his first win of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Taijuan Walker struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.